Alright, so I'm back with the loft build. I'm on spring break right now. It's warm out. The ground isn't frozen anymore. And throughout the winter, I've had a lot of time to think about how I'm going to build this loft instead of just going at it and fixing the problems as they come. So step one, I realized the space is a lot bigger than I planned it to be, which I know it still looks kind of small, but it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So step one is I need to figure out how much of the space I'm going to use and where each of the four corners of the loft are going to be. Okay, so I know I said that the first step was to figure out how much of the area I need to use and figure out how much of the area I need. I gotta take this apart. It's all screwed together. Alright, so one of the screws won't come out. So I'm gonna turn this board. So that screw and that screw, I cannot get those out, so I have no idea what I'm going to do now, but I'm going to go figure it out. Hold this one out, and now I have to walk in another circle to get off this other one. Alright, so I'm kind of done because I really want the pallets out from under here, but alright, now I gotta lay them out, so it's gonna be 3 pallets on this side, so 1, 2, 3, and it's gonna be 2 that way. Alright, so I gotta move those 2 of those pallets in the corner. Alright, so after a little bit of consideration and thinking, I decided I'm going to lay out 3 more pallets on this side to make it a little bit bigger and wider. I'll just see how it goes, but first I have to move all the pallets over about an inch, or else the rest of the other won't fit. Alright, so I just measured it out, and it's going to be about 12 and a half feet by 11 and a half feet if I make it this big, which I am kind of thinking about. Alright, it's the next day. I got two things to do. One, I got to move these two big pieces of plywood over there and see if they'll fit on top of the pallets. And two, there's a parking lot across the street from my house with a dumpster in it, and I found some real nice looking pallets there. So after I move the plywood, I'm gonna go get the pallets. All right, so next thing I gotta do is the two back pallets on the left there, they're a little wonky, so I need to take that pallet in the corner and replace it with the pallet all the way in the back, and then I need to go get the one from across the street and replace it with the one in the middle. Okay, so I know that the pallets don't cover all the the plywood doesn't cover all the pallets, but the eventual idea is that I'm gonna cover them all and then screw it all together.